SplitIt functions quite differently from the popular buy now pay later services that most people are familiar with today. Instead of acting as a lender that provides a fresh loan, this tool leverages the existing credit limit on a Visa or Mastercard to break down large purchases into manageable monthly installments. When a person selects this option at checkout, the system places a hold or an authorization on the credit card for the total amount of the purchase. While the full amount is held, the card holder is only actually charged for the first installment immediately. As the months go by and the individual installments are paid off, the hold on the card decreases until the balance reaches zero. The defining factor here is that there is no new credit being issued, which means there are no applications to fill out and no new lines of credit appearing on a financial profile. One of the most significant advantages of using this tool is the ability to keep earning credit card rewards. Most other installment services require payments via debit or bank transfer, which means missing out on valuable miles or cash back. With this service, the user earns points on the entire purchase amount because it is processed through their own credit card. Furthermore, the retail plan offers 0% interest and charges no transaction fees. This is a massive relief compared to other installment providers that might charge annual percentage rates ranging from 15 to 30% for longer-term plans. Because it uses an existing card, there is no hard or soft credit pull involved, meaning it will not impact the average age of accounts or trigger a dip in a credit score due to an inquiry. Users also get to keep their standard credit card protections, such as fraud protection and purchase insurance, which are often lost when using third-party lending apps. Approval is also instant because the only requirement is having the available credit limit on the card. However, there are some very important deal breakers to consider before choosing this path. The biggest hurdle is the requirement for available credit. If someone wants to buy a $2,000 laptop, they must have at least $2,000 of open space on their credit card. If a card is near its limit, the transaction will be declined. Even though it is not a new loan, that full authorization hold can be a double-edged sword. If a $2,000 hold takes up 90% of a credit limit, the credit utilization ratio will spike, which can lead to a temporary drop in a credit score. This tool also strictly requires a traditional credit card like Visa or Mastercard and will not work with debit or prepaid cards. Some people also find the way the hold appears on bank statements to be confusing, as the pending charge might renew or disappear and reappear as the monthly installments are processed. Additionally, while the service is growing, it is not yet as widely available at checkout counters as some of the larger, more mainstream competitors. This service is an excellent fit for reward maximizers who want to split up a payment without losing out on their 2% cash back or travel points. It is also great for those who have a high credit limit and plenty of breathing room, so they are not worried about a temporary hold affecting their utilization. It is a smart choice for anyone who wants to avoid opening a new account or having an inquiry on their credit report. On the other hand, it is not the right choice for someone who is already maxed out on their cards. If the goal is to get extra credit because the cards are full, this service will not help. It is also wise to skip this if a person is about to apply for a mortgage or a car loan in the next 60 days, as the temporary 10 to 30 point drop in a credit score from high utilization could cause issues with loan approval. Finally, if someone prefers to use only debit cards, this service simply is not an option for them. In summary, this tool offers a way to manage cash flow by using an existing credit card to pay in installments at 0% interest without a credit check or loss of rewards. However, the risks are primarily centered on credit utilization. The full purchase amount is held against the credit limit, which can spike utilization and temporarily lower credit scores. It is also limited to credit card users only and is not as widely accepted as other services. It is a powerful financial tool for those with available credit who want to avoid high annual percentage rates, but it requires careful management of one's existing credit limit to avoid negative side effects on a credit profile.